Hey, it's Allan Burnett from YourWeddingHub.com, and I want to thank you for joining us. Today, I'm with Dan from A&B Party Event Rentals, and I want to talk to Dan because now we're standing in front of a wall here that is just covered with pictures from the movie industry. Yes. And so obviously you guys have catered to the movie industry over the years?
Allan not only catered to it, we've been involved in some of the biggest movies in movie history.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Can we mention any names? Or?
We recently did a set for the movie 2012, awesome. which came out with John Cusack a little while ago. Last year, I think, in fact. We do a lot of them. Presently, I can't mention, but believe me, you'll see them in the near future.
Okay, right
and
on.
Set decorators love coming to us because of our quality.
Yeah.
We've been in business for about 22 years, and I think we built up enough of a wall to show that we really have a following, a loyal following in the set deck community.
Cool.
Everything looks new.
Well, the reason I drew everyone's attention to that is not just to brag on you for that, but obviously if you're catering to the movie industry, there's got to be some quality there, or they're not going to keep coming back.
Yes.
So this is a pretty good advertisement right here. Now, you said you guys have been in the business for 22 years. Family business?
My family's been in it for 22 years. We bought it from a family that had it previously for 29 years. So in fact, the company is 52 years old today.
Wow.
Or this year, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, those are important questions for me to ask you because I think that, for bride and groom, and we're going to do a series here over the next few days, just talking to Dan about some of the key areas. Now, you guys are big into tents.
Oh, big into everything.
So we'll talk about that. There's just a lot of different topics. But let me ask you just a little bit about yourself first, Dan. Now, are you married?
I am. 5 years.
Okay, so you know a little bit about planning your own wedding. And,
absolutely.
Tell me, where did you get married?
Well, it's a funny story.
This could make the movie story of the movie, by the way.
I've been married to the same girl twice. Okay. My wife always gives me a hard time telling me that we got married at London Drugs. But we had to go there to get the marriage certificate.
Okay,
make a long story short.
Okay. Where we are here in beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia, if you want to get your marriage license, when you come to Vancouver to get the London Drugs, is one of the big drugstores in our city. That's where you get it's true. You can pick it up with a prescription of Valium at the same time. But anyway, so you guys get your marriage license at London Drugs.
And my wife, coming from Europe,
that I know.
She's very traditional, and she never let me live it down that we got married to London Drugs.
Wow.
We had a small, intimate, beautiful wedding at my mom and dad's house. But recently, I made a promise to my wife that we'd always have a church wedding someday.
Cool.
So we went back to Belgrade, and we had our church wedding in beautiful Belgrade. It was wonderful. Yeah.
Now, you told me something else, Dan, when we were talking. You also did something else on that same day?
Actually, yes. We killed 2 birds with 1 stone. We recently had a beautiful baby boy. And we thank you very much. We christened him in the same church that we got married in Belgrade. And it was a 1,000-year-old church. It was beautiful. But the minister made a special arrangement for us so that we could use, we got married first, and then we christened my son right after.
Right on.
It was wonderful.
And you said something about you got to wear a crown for...
I got to wear a crown for a good half an hour. It was wonderful. I felt like a king.
Now, the reason I had to mention that is, as far as when it comes to party rentals, I think you're the king of rentals. So that's why.
Thank you.
So you got to keep coming back. Thank you for joining us on YourWeddingHub.com and A&B Party Event Rentals. What's your website, Dan?
abpartytime.com.
abpartytime.com. But we just want to give you a whole bunch of tools, brides and grooms, that wherever you live, because you may not be in our region, doesn't matter. We're going to give you some tools on questions you need to be asking when you're planning your wedding. So check us out on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and look forward to seeing you back tomorrow on YourWeddingHub.com.